Well, I got good news and I've got bad news. First of all, that swarm that was up in the tree, I believe she moved in over here in this box. I had set it facing her, and it was actually, what happened was they moved on into that branch on Sunday. Monday it rained like almost all day, and then it got really cold, and it stayed cold for 2 days. Then it started to warm up. Now it's Thursday, and it finally was warm enough for them to decide to move, and now they are here in my blue box, which I turned around from the way it was facing the other day. I figured I'd try to make it as easy as I could on them, you know. But the other news is bad news. If you remember, yesterday I pulled 5 frames of brood and a frame of nectar from my breeder hive. I didn't see my breeder though. I am gonna have to look for her one more time, but there was so many bees, she might have been up underneath them. This colony here is a package. I think I got one landed on my head. And this is the hive we went through and pulled those frames of brood. Also, the swarm is still doing well. I gave them 4 frames. I gave them 2 frames of comb and 2 frames of foundation. And I did a split with one of the frames that I had yesterday. I found a queen cell, and I've been seeing bees coming in and out, although there's none coming in and out now. But this one right here has got, yep, see the bee went in there. They don't probably have enough bees. I'm gonna have to pull it, open it up and see and make sure they've got some bees to work with. But that's it, and you know, I'm gonna be going back over there to see what that swarm ended up doing, whether it went back to the box or whether they went back to the colonies they came from. So I'll be making more later. I have just realized that I've got a swarm. They're not coming from my box, but they're in the air and I can hear them. I can see them flying. I don't know, y'all probably can't see them flying yet, but I can hear them, and I was just wondering which way they're moving into. And I've got bees right looking all around this box. I've got bees looking at both of these boxes, and I'm just, once I figure out where they're going, I'll start filming. But it looks like there's more activity over here at my swarm box, but there's a lot of them flying all around it. But they're up in the trees. I can see them flying around in the trees. They're all in the backyard of my neighbor. I don't know if y'all can see them flying. Probably can't. But I am fixing to catch another swarm, I think. Anyway, when they start congregating, I'll start filming the rest of it. Okay. Alright, I'm in my neighbor's yard and I don't see anybody home, but I don't know, I'm going to try to zoom in. There's a little swarm right there. Probably 2 pounds worth of bees, it looks like. I'm gonna try to get a better view. can't get a good view of it. But there it is right there. Anyway, it's about 20 to 25 feet in the air. I wouldn't be able to, I don't have anything tall enough to try to grab them. They're checking out my boxes, so I feel like they're gonna probably move into one of my boxes. So anyway, we just have to wait and see. I'm just gonna go ahead and record. There's a bee doing a waggle dance on the front of that. Let's zoom in. Check that one bee out. She's trying to sell it. Tell everybody, hey, look, this is it. See the one right there walking around? They're doing a waggle dance. I know the orientation of where the swarm is. It's right directly behind them. I'm going to zoom in on it. You see that ball right there? That's the cluster of, that's the swarm I'm talking about, the two-pound swarm or so. About 100 feet behind us, where we're at. And this is the box I think they're going to move into, but I could be wrong. But I'm just wondering if it's just that many bees or if they're fixing to swarm. Because there's a lot of them coming back to the and going inside, and there's still a bunch of them bringing pollen in. So I don't know. I put 5 frames of extra brood on them. I've created a monster. And if they do swarm, I hope they pick one of my boxes. Anyway, we'll be monitoring that as well. Everything else looks calm. So anyway, be back with some more updates later. I don't know if this camera is picking up all the bees that are coming around, but I mean the traffic coming in and out is just outrageous. I just hope that it picks it up the way I'm seeing it, which it probably won't. But we'll see. When I do my video editing, I'll check it out. There's a thunderstorm coming, but they don't seem to care. Alright, I gotta stop holding the camera up like this. Y'all have a good one. As far as these other hives are concerned, I'm just getting home here at like 5:30 or 6. And normal activity on my nuke box. That was the nuke from the breeder queen. I found the queen cell. They're starting to fan, so they're making honey. These bees there's more activity. I just seen one go in with some pollen. I'm gonna have to do a full inspection on them the next day I'll have off. And from where I added that extra box of brood, well, 5 frames of brood. All right, I got bees going into this hive. I looked in here the other day and they got brood, so there's a queen hiding out somewhere. And this is the nuke that I brought home from the swarm, and they're pretty busy. So anyway, I thought I'd share my bit of information that I did actually collect that swarm. And they look like they're pretty happy with their house. I just hate the other guys left, but I'll set that up for a swarm trap, see what happens.